cops for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I live for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Well, ladies and gents, good afternoon. Here we are out in the woods at the big fella, Big Martin's permission. Cheers for the invite down there, Marty.
No problem, mate.
It's all a bit last minute, but they always are, mate. The best ones always are, aren't they? Here we are on his lovely little permission, his lovely little wood. This is his little setup, the old big tarp and a tarpy. The very manly chair you've got there, mate.
Oh, better not last Gaylord, wasn't it?
And wow, this place is just proper filled out. Oh, Gary's having a waz, or interfering with himself, one of the two. Gary's camping it tonight. Hammocking it tonight, mate. You doing up your doobie Firkins, are you?
Yeah, these bloody buttons on my fingers just don't work.
No?
No.
No.
But I can understand the Russian philosophy of
Having a button.
in the field, because if it was zip it and it busts, it'd be fucked.
Yeah. There's too much like in it.
Russian.
You've got like arthritis in the.
Take your time.
No, that's not that, mate. It's too much interfering yourself when you were when you were younger, mate. I'll suffer. If you've got stiff fingers, there's too much gripping things like when you were younger. Gripping things when you were younger. When you're interfering with yourself. There's Mr. Bladrick, look. Thinks he owns everything, doesn't he?
Pardon, Mr. Baldrick? Running through my house?
Bladrick. That sounds like a strike master. That's a jet. Huh? Oh, it's lovely, mate, isn't it? It's lovely. Gary's getting a brew on there. Baldrick. Mr. Baldrick on his first overnighter. Couldn't believe Mrs. Tightwad agreed, but there you go. So he's got his light Rifle Brigade dicky bow on there. Very manly. Baldrick. But yes, obviously I bought the I think it's Scorpion 3. I won that at the raffle. At the old yeah, Camp Shaky Meat. Oh, Gary, when you say like I'll bring you some pastries across, mate, you just don't muck about, do you? Oh, they are.
We've got to eat, haven't we? We've got to go to Nate. Thanks.
Oh, look, Mr. Baldrick likes you there.
Baldrick, you having a party?
Ah, yeah. You got your
Baldrick having a party.
you got your housewife on you.
Oh, I haven't had it goes, mate. Oh, has that come up? No, I haven't had it goes, mate, no. He's,
You're a star.
Mr. Baldrick's just pulled that out there. But yeah, that's where I'm sleeping in there tonight. It's going to be a bit dark. It's the old snug back tank. Reason being, ladies and gents, you know I like to be open, but I can zip up the old net there and no, Mr. Baldrick ain't going to go walk about, because as you know, when I go asleep, I don't wake up. And Mr. Baldrick, oh, he's loving that sleeping bag, bless him. A few bits there and a few bits there. But I think we, oh, I have to make another brew to go with them pastries. Kind of pastry without brews, mate, yeah, because I want to get this thing shut up. No?
No, you wouldn't make them.
No, you sure, mate?
No, fattening, but you wouldn't like them.
Oh, right.
I'm going to keep Fat Club, I'm alright.
But there's something on the, obviously, well, just going to show you it and say a thank you to Mike Smith, complete one-stop man-portable lighting charging system. It's the dog's doobie Firkins. But I'll bring you back for that. Right, ladies and gents, this is the old silky saw. We can see how thick that is. That's just sailed through there, literally sailed through that one. And I don't think there's many other saws that you'd kind of, unless you had like a proper wooden, like Viking type saw, you'd. And there's a blade. Gary's just ripped through that. I didn't do it, but Gary's just ripped through that. Because you're quite taken by that, mate, the old silky saw.
Oh, nice, that is.
Yeah, yeah. I know they're not cheap, mate, but no, you kind of get what you pay for with there. Yeah, that's
good, mate. That's lovely.
Because that's our ever increasing wood pile.
Yeah.
And I think, oh, that's hopefully Mike saying he's here. Bless him. Here is Mr. Baldrick in there on the sleeping bag, or just having a kip dead. No, but yeah, we're just taking this apart, all dead full, and we get that done, ladies and gents. But yeah, silky saw. It's kind of speaking for itself, really. Not cheap, but I'll tell you what you get, what you pay for. Right, ladies and gents, just getting another bro on with the old stainless steel Billy. Loving that kit. But what I've got to tell you, you know the Czechoslovakian sort of kits. Again, you got that space in there, and I've got to be honest, when I found out that that would fit in there and the lid goes on perfect, I've got a bright boner on, so that's a way of carrying some more water. There you go, ladies and gents, so that's just a little tip for you. So a water bottle will fit in there, and you've got a little bit of space where you can put a few odds and ends in there and that. Yeah, but that's the 1 litre, and I do like that because it's square and it sort of fits anywhere, although it's of a hard plastic. But yeah, very much waiting to do. And as I said before, only yesterday afternoon after I finished work, just so when that's boiling water, just made a little place on lid. As you can see, still got a bit of work to do on it to grind it really round. But yeah, that's going to be my second lid, which just goes at the bottom of the old pouch there. But yeah, when I worked out that, I went to the garage, got it, and I thought, you beauty, because I think that's the best way of carrying that, with your litre of water and your cooking pot. So very happy with that, ladies and gents. Just passing it on in case you've got, you know, the Swedish Trangia set, because the whole water bottle kit, which does come with a plastic cup and an aluminium bottom to it, don't cost much really, less than a tenner. There's Mr. Bladrick. Just going to go with a bit of a kit dead. You having an afternoon kip, are you? Got on with sleeping bag here? Farting and farting. Bless you. No, it's calmed down a bit now, which is nice. Yeah, but these Snug Pack Scorpion 3, I think it is, huge little bibbies like TARDISes they are. Gary's got all the cakes.
Yeah, bought loads of cakes.
But that's just, anyway, ladies and gents, I'm going to get a brew on now. Hello, ladies and gents, so I've got one of them, well, it's a tripod really, not really a selfie stick. Not 100% sure, first time I've ever tried to do something like this, but I'm going to wander over and see Mike Smith. He's been over here, he's doing his little setup. Hello, Mike. You're not in your interfering with yourself, are you? Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'll come back. But your age only take 2 minutes. That's a better looking picture, isn't it? What's that tarp, mate? A 15 by 15?
Yeah, it's the 4x4.
That's a big old boy, isn't it? No, it's got to be done now, mate.
I can't seem to find your 3x3 at the moment. But...
Got a nice little setup with all your bits and that, mate.
Well, I've done this internal ridge line, so A, you can hang the bug net off of it.
Yeah.
And B, you can hang sort of other bits and pieces.
Pieces off there, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So
Nice
it all
look.
works out.
It's nice and lightweight, as I remember, mate. You had it up one time. Ooh.
And I can also clip me under blanket to it as well.
Yeah.
Well, this ain't me lightweight setup. This is just me the DDX. Green Hornet.
Green Hornet.
One of the early ones. I've had this for about 3.
It's very much like the one I got, mate. Have I got the same one?
Yeah.
So imagine you can't remember what kit. I can't remember what it is, mate.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice bit of kit, but it's nice to see you, mate. Long time no see. So even if it's just a quick day out, job done.
Well, strangely enough, as I said to you on the phone, you know, like I must admit, I fully intended getting out tonight just for a quick overnighter.
Yeah.
Maybe going back to my cliff spot again up at Walton on the Naze.
Yeah.
And then when you phoned me and said I'll be doing an overnighter over here, I thought, well, you know.
Because mate, I was just seeing who was available for Sunday. Like I've been given a, you know, Rosina Works. Phoned Gary, he said all right. Obviously phoned Big Martin because I said, well, I kind of said like, I was just going to come and like fucking kidnap you. But you think like SAS, like, you know, open the door because if not I'll shotgun it off the hinges and that, like. So he's laughing at that. And then Rosina said, well, I'll tell you what, because you're not doing that. Why don't you go and do an overnighter at the covert spot? So it phoned Martin, and because you know they do them trick questions, mate. You know, I was actually talking to Martin, and she went, "Oh, there's one you know, thing say that you got to do, and unless you can't go." And I went, "Well, what's that like?" And I was speaking to Martin on the phone, and she went, "You got to take Baldrick." And I was like, "Right, this is one of them." Do you know when you think, like, you know what I mean? You get that instant pulse and a bit of sweat comes down your brow, and you think, this is one of them women trick questions. You know, careful how I answer this. What's up, like? You know what I mean? No, but because you know what you said to me, blooming hell, you got to agree to it. Like, the only thing said, like I said that as well. I bring the bivvy over. Normally, I don't do bivvy. He said, well, I've never used it, mate, but so I can just zip him in case he gets a bit lively during the night.
Yeah. I must admit, the first time I took Bryson overnight, I took a tent,
Yeah.
right, so that I could keep him enclosed.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried him under a tarp yet.
No.
And certainly would be no. Well, he might sleep if I set everything up down here. He might sleep down there. He'd want to get in.
Well, you know him. Gary was. Oh, there he is now. He's come over to see because he just wandered down to see you, didn't he, mate? Yeah. Want to come up, Mr. Baldrick? What did? What did?
That's enough. I don't like it down here. It's too many stinging nettles.
Yeah, well, he's robust, mate. But yeah, he has. There are too many for him, bless him.
I must admit, I had to break a few down really because I thought
Yeah.
I'm not having.
Because you have to be careful with him, mate. He will just launch himself in there. He's done it with Gary already. Gary was just having a quick 5 minutes, and he went dong, straight in there. Oh, so you got the Ray Mearsburg in there, sir?
Yeah.
The Mears good. Very nice, mate. And I'm interested to see what's that blow up light that you said there, mate. I'm interested to have a look at that because that looks small and nice and lightweight, doesn't it? All these posh carabiners he's got, look. So I'll tell you what, mate. That's the 0 pence thing. I know, mate. Yeah, I've still got mine. He was one of them, didn't he? Oh, nice.
I keep on meaning to make myself another one, but I've got a little bit of alley tube which
Yeah.
I use.
Well, that's good, mate. Because if you needed to get your fire going, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the 2 reasons for having a bit of alley tube, mate. And it don't have to be the biggest piece in the world. It just needs to be directable. I think that's what we're talking about there. It's all very posh, mate. It's all very posh. What a beautiful little setting. I mean, this is so unspoilt. I don't mean like problem, mate, something to deal with, but it is too many stinging nettles, isn't there? Yeah. Here he is. What, Mr. Mike? I like you, like Mr. Mike, Mr. Baldrick.
I don't think we're going to get any rain tonight anyway, so.
Nah. He's loving it. I didn't mean, mate, if you want to have a quick 10 minutes or whatever, mate. Sort of come over to say hello, mate. I think he was interfering with himself, bless him, and I disturbed him. I hate when I do that. My missus will go mad for me saying that. Baldrick, do not eat the firewood. Do it.
Yeah, if you had the right place to go. But
There's a little tarp there.
There is nowhere to bug out to in this country where nobody's going to find you. Because like I say, you're not a day away from civilization no matter where you go in this country. You're going to have to fucking move, duck and dive, stop somewhere overnight briefly, hide up and then move on the next day, whatever. Or travel at night, even just lay up during the day if you can. There's nowhere to bug in, period, is there? You know what I mean?
And then doing that seriously kind of, you know...
Yeah. Because when you think about it,
puts a lot of other stuff on top of you, doesn't it? If you've got a vehicle, then
yeah,
you've got, you know,
you've got to get petrol for it and all that.
And you need petrol for it or diesel for it.
Yeah, it's your best bet, really. What I would think, seriously, bugging out is definitely a last resort. You're better off staying at home and defending the castle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree, mine.
Bugging in.
Yeah, defend the castle to the best of your ability, and then when it gets too bad, if you can't.
It's always good to see you, Mike. And there's your fire.
Cooking up a storm.
Mr. Baldrick, who's found the sausages. And yeah, get a bit of scoff on there. Getting that burned out with the old coals. What are you having? Steak?
Steak, 4 potatoes and munch 2.
Munch 2?
Mingy totes.
That's like
People.
4 people having sex or something, isn't it? Munch 2? No? No, I've just... Or otherwise you've been shoplifting in Asda again. Your no, your bathroom Tesco's.
Has he been caught in Tesco's, has he?
Well, where hasn't he been caught? Same here. Gary, when you said you were bringing a bit of food, mate, don't bring the food because you took your missus to Costco or whatever, you weren't kidding, were you? That's Mr. Baldrick. Alright, Mr. Baldrick. Wait, Baldrick. Baldrick. Alright. This is all I like this for, Dad. All like that. Right, ladies and gents. When you're talking about a ferro rod, look at that.
That's a big one.
That's a very big one. That was Outlaw Dave done that. The big old dangler. Oh, you ain't got your stick. I'll try and catch your stick, mate. You made a sort of walking stick, didn't you?
Oh.
Oh, I love getting the sun there, mate, but it's not, yeah.
Yeah, it's a wee one.
It is nice, mate, isn't it? It's got the old boy bit at the, old boy bit at the bottom, but
Get it all off and stand it with a...
I do love that copper thing there, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, yeah.
That antler there
Yeah.
was actually Carol's mother gave me that antler.
Oh, right.
It belonged to her husband.
Oh,
Carol's
blimey,
dad.
mate. Oh, right.
So I reckon she's had that for over 30 years, that
Yeah.
little thing, so I thought, well, I'll put it on a stick.
Stick, yeah.
So-
Oh, nice, mate. Got sentimental value then, mate,
Eh?
isn't it? Means it's priceless, sentimental value.
Yeah, that one there. I have got other sticks when I made at home
Yeah.
like, as well, but this one here is a bit special because
Yeah.
it belonged to Carol's dad.
Yeah.
And it was laying out in her shed. She said to me, I've got that. She came out. So I thought, well, I'll put it on a stick.
Well, if you keep it still, mate, I'll catch it on cam.
What?
You bounce it up and down, but it's a lovely bit of work, mate.
It's a nice wee stick, that.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It is, mate, nice. And like I say, well, it's priceless, mate, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. So I thought myself, I'll make it come out all right.
It's a Baldrick. Very nice.
Hey-ho, Mr.
You know,
Burke.
bring round the fire, the Baldrick. He said, no, Dad, but I like it. I can smell all these bacon and all these sausages. He got all excited when he saw your bangers, didn't he?
When you saw me bangers on me sausages.
Your sausages, mate, bangers, that's what we call them, Nanny. Or dog snags.
Don't we like mushrooms?
I've got some for the morning, mate.
Have you?
Yeah.
Go on now.
Oh, no, mate, no, I'm fine.
One
cheers.
mushroom boy.
No, I'm alright, mate, thank you.
Like,
Look, no, perfect. It's bloody hot, that fire. You wouldn't expect anything else, really, would you?
No. It's Baldrick.
Might have to borrow your glove later.
There you go, mate.
I don't need...
No. But they're the eat-proof gloves, ladies and gents. Cook's Essentials. Swear by them. Swear every penny of the £15 I pay for them.
no, it's all right. I'll do it. All right, mate. Yeah, it's just
See, now normally they'd be Gaylord, but functionality overcomes Gaylord.
Functionality overrules Gaylords.
It does, yeah,
Oh,
functionality.
yeah.
But if they were pink,
Well, hang on then. Point of order. He needed a drop of water, and that SpongeBob was functional
Yeah,
as
but
a bowl.
we do make an exception sometimes.
yeah.
And that wasn't
No,
Hang on a
no,
minute. If David can get out of it, then I'm sure I can.
no, mate,
David's
no,
an
no,
expert, mate. David.
no.
I've
The only
got
thing you can do,
Gaylord
Gary,
mantle.
yeah, all you can do is hopefully someone will muck up and you'll be able to
Yeah.
pass that mantle on, mate. So,
You know what's going to happen now, don't you? You'll be able to go home now and come out.
you know,
Sharon, I've got something to tell you.
well,
Tell you, love.
like the sissy boy title, mate, that's all. Mr. Baldrick. Right, ladies and gents, what are you doing, Baldrick? You want to get under there, do you? You do a lot of fire, Dad.
How many hours did that give you?
I think I've never tried it all, for quite long, but I mean, like you can either that's full power, right, which ain't that bright, but it's bright enough.
We're inside your tent, mate. Yeah.
Inside your tent, or you can have it on like half power, or if you've got a problem.
Oh, SOS.
Flashes.
Mine's twos. And it weighs jack, don't it, mate?
Weighs nothing.
How much that cost you?
This was actually 16 quid.
It's not too bad, mate.
Right, but I mean, I did. They sell them in China, right, on eBay,
Yeah.
£5 each. But I sent it off for some.
Yeah.
Right, and they never ever turned up. So, but I got my money back.
Yeah.
Because I thought, right, I'll buy some of the cheap ones, and I'll do a comparison of the two. You know, and let people. And I was going to do a comparison video because I've known a few people that have got these, right, and like, they are pretty good. But if you can buy one a similar, similar type for only a £5, then it's worth paying a £5 for it.
So that was a £5 then, mate, yeah?
No.
Oh no, 16 quid.
16 quid.
Yeah.
16 quid.
Yeah. Because this is like a, and it just folds up into less than a wallet,
Well,
mate,
it
and you
folds
just,
up sort
yeah.
of as big as that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is that the idea behind it is you just clip it onto your rucksack.
Just going to come closer, mate, because I was looking at that as you come in, like, just got that. Yeah, so it's as big as that. Yeah.
I mean, obviously that way around, that's because the light is actually on the back of that panel, so it's a lot brighter when you.
Yeah, no,
when
it's
you
not
put
a bad idea, mate. And push come to shove, even if that didn't work, you could use that as an emergency water carrier, couldn't you? Just by chipping one end of it. You know, like the whole thing broke.
But I mean, the other thing as well is that it floats. I mean, I bought it for a bit of canoe camping because if you do.
I was thinking you could use that as a kind of an emergency buoyancy aid as well, couldn't you? Shove it under your jacket.
So.
Very good. There you are, you're us, mate. Nice to see you out, but we missed you at Eastdale. Cornish knives.
No, I did, mate.
Right, yeah, lovely.
As I said, mate, a lot of people were asking after you. I wasn't,
Brilliant,
making that, mate.
Appreciate that. It was nice. Yeah.
But yeah, mate, I was quite impressed by that, mate, yeah. Because that's all just solar panel there. And obviously, ladies and gents, don't want to shine you at the light. There's the two lights. There's the box down there, which I'll be showing you tomorrow. That's what Mike Smith made me. So I was like, high tech now, ain't I?
That's brilliant.
That's a brilliant bit of kit, mate, yeah. And
Fantastic.
Gary asked me how much it cost, and I said, well, it's priceless, mate, because that was handmade.
Yeah, well that's the thing, innit? That's like all our kit, innit?
Yeah, Dibble.
Anything handmade and personal to us. It's like the stuff you made me.
Yeah, no, yeah, again, and like, as I say, you know, you three now know why I don't do electrics, right? That's private.
Yeah.
That was the scariest moment in my life.
Was private and all, wasn't it?
It was private.
Privates on parade.
No, but
That was the trouble.
no, it wouldn't parade anyway, would it? Not for 2.5 days. Well, no, nearly 2 days.
You're telling the world.
No, but you know, but there you go. That's just.
Jed.
Don't worry about it.
No, it's you know, when people say to me, what's the scariest thing that happened to you while I was in the army? Well, you know, they would expect war stories, Rambo and all that, but yeah, very few people know that anyway. I don't know what brought that story on, but you know, but yeah, that's the old lights. It's not Christmas tree lights, but they're lights, and I'll show you that in the morning. But yeah, just get another final brew now. There's Mr. Baldrick. Mr. Baldrick, what's that? Baldrick. Ow. Get him, mate. Ow. All he wants to do is get on my chair, doesn't he? He do like his comfort. Go and see Gary, mate. Go and see the bacon bloke. There you go. Yeah, I know. Yes. But I made him his little mat, look. You can't see it now because it's camouflage. But it's been a cracking little day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cracking little day. Oh, I do like that. David was here, like, it'd be twice the size of the fire, wouldn't it?
Does it need to be that big though when it's as warm as this?
No, I'm just saying, like, David, he's got this thing, he's like our resident firebug, isn't he?
I'm quite proud of getting that fire going.
Oh, no, yeah, you did a good job on it, mate, yeah. Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we see
Long,
the troops.
like a long tube of it. Like it's in the same key. Yeah.
The Baldrick over there.
Just a longer version.
and it's disgustingly early.
It's not disgustingly early.
It is.
It's nothing early. We was up at 5, me and him.
You was up at 5 o'clock?
Well, I was up for a waz at 5.
Right.
I went back to bed.
It's just gone 8 o'clock now, isn't it?
Yeah, but
That's disgustingly early.
I don't think the sun has even touched the yard arm yet, is it?
Is it
No.
normal? Is it normal to have a dump at 3 in the morning?
If you need it, mate, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get out of bed at 5.
Mr. Baldrick is officially a bushcraft dog. I thought he was going to do a poo then. Look at him. Baldrick? Yeah, he slept last night. No worries whatsoever. So I like going in the tent then. Where's my biscuits?
I've got an undercoat.
Yeah.
I never bring one of them because I can't be bothered to carry the fucker.
It's patched out to nothing, that DV under blanket.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
I couldn't be without it.
They're not fantastic, but
They certainly do take the chill off though.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I've had no dramas with it. I've not felt.
To be honest with you, right, I made my own one,
Oh, did you?
right, and I still think that my own one is better than the DD one.
Is it the loft or something in it? Because I
No,
find
not
that
at all. It's just that because I made it out of a sleeping bag,
right.
it encases me more, right. So I can quite often with my own one, right. All I need is a sort of thin stuff over me because it's quite large. The only problem is it don't pack down so small.
Yeah, that might be a kind of exercise, mightn't it? Really, just to do a bug out exercise. But I don't know whether that's.
Right, ladies and gents, the big fella and Micah have got to mag the grid and shoot off. And me and Gary, well, we're just going to have a brew. I've got to catch that one.
The chair's collapsed again, look. I'll tell you what, mate, every time I get a chair breaks,
Yeah.
such a fat boy.
Anyway, it's cracking to see you two guys.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
And we'll try and not leave it so long in between, like,
Yeah.
next time.
Right, we'll have to get down again.
Yeah. Mike, do you want me to sew that bit of Velcro on that? You sure? Yeah?
Not incapable.
No, just going to say the opposite there for you. I think it's a good idea. There's Mr. Baldrick. Ooh, hello there, you're a proper bushcraft now. You've done your first day of the night, yeah? He said, where's the fucking bacon? Look at him. I only come because you told me there was bacon. Look at him.
Got bacon up. Put some on.
No, mate, no, I'm never one for eating in the morning. I've got some bushcraft cookies there. Does anybody want a bushcraft cookie before you go? Mike? No.
Pastries there that they'd eat.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, guys, cheers for having us over, Martin.
Yeah, thank you very much, Martin.
And we'll see you, but not so long next time, yeah? Anyway, ladies and gents, we'll see you, mate, but don't leave it,
No.
too long in between, mate.
No. No, it's nice to get out, mate. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We will have to be out again soon.
Yeah. And there he is, Mr. Bald of the Wick. Says, hello, big fella.
Leave that there, mate. I'll take that out.
You sure?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
So I was just looking round there, I say we'd do the fire, mate, but you've already done it.
Already done. It was done at about 4 o'clock this morning, I think,
I'm
wasn't
going about 5:30. Talking about it.
How can you get up at 5:30, sir? That's just obscene.
That's a week, mate.
Yeah?
I'm waking up early. Don't forget, I get up early and all.
Yeah.
I work every fucking day, so I do the body clocks.
Yeah, no. So I'm lucky I just got a sleeping jug.
it? I've got a sleeping clock.
Me too. Anyway, guys,
Got me coat on, sweat like a pig in a way out.
it's as always, ladies and gents. Do you want a hand with that kit coming out?
Yeah, no,
Gentlemen,
I got a free hand.
I'll see you when I see you.